Good afternoon, my name is Adrian.
And my name is Robert.
And welcome to Fake News Now. Today we will be reporting on light rail transit in Hamilton.
The city of Hamilton has proposed a new light rail transit system in Hamilton. The line would go down what is currently the B Line Express. If this line works out in the future, it would also extend to other lines, including the A line, which goes up the mountain.
And now we will be going to Edmund Fitzgerald. Edmund?
Hello, thank you boys. My name is Edmund Fitzgerald. Today I'll be talking about light rail transit and what everyday Hamiltonians think about. Excuse me, sir. What do you think about light rail transit?
I think it's bad.
Why is that?
I think it's bad because it's going to cost Hamiltonians a lot of money, and along the B line, it's going to be a lot of delays and construction.
Well, nobody asked you, sir. Edmund Fitzgerald, what do you think about light rail transit?
I think it'll be great. It'll increase the property values of my house.
Edmund Fitzgerald, what do you think about light rail transit?
No English, no English, no English.
Whatever.
Jerk.
Edmund Fitzgerald, what do you think about light rail transit? What do I think about light rail transit? Well, I think it's going to be a good thing for Hamilton. Let's face it, it's going to have cheaper fares. Some people might say that it won't, but studies have shown that it will, because the major cost is for the bus drivers, and light rail transit, they're going to have a lot less cost for fares because they'll be paid the same as their bus drivers, but they'll be able to take more passengers.
Thank you.
Edmund Fitzgerald, what do you think about light rail transit, sir?
I think it'll actually be a good thing because it will cause an increase in jobs in the long term and short term. In the short term, it can cause an increase in jobs due to the construction that is needed in order to build light rail transit. In the long term, it could cause an increase in jobs from the maintenance as well as the operations of light rail transit, and it will stimulate the economy in terms of other businesses wanting to come here and open up shop, so people like me can get jobs.
Very good. So, as you can see from my equation here, it would answer this. Edmund Fitzgerald, what do you think about light rail transit? Okay, well, light rail transit is a good thing for Hamilton, I think. It would provide more accessibility, so that way people could go from, say, the new Iberwin Stadium all the way to McMaster University. It would also provide many benefits for the poor, because it would allow them to get to much needed essential services much quicker and faster, and be a lot cheaper. Edmund Fitzgerald, what do you think about light rail transit?
I think it'll be a bad thing. There's been studies in Atlanta, and there's been potential for increasing crime, so there could be a potential for increasing crime in Hamilton.
Speaking of increasing crime. Oh, a telemarketer. Let's see what they think, shall we? Edmund Fitzgerald, what do you think about light rail transit?
Okay, sir. One of the most interesting things would be the cost savings of taking the light rail transit system, including reduction of oil and fuel use, lower insurance rates, increased in vehicle resale value, decreased in wear and tear of the vehicle, extension of vehicle life, and decreased risks of accidents are among many of the benefits of integrating effective rapid transit to one's lifestyle, I would think. Now that I have you, though.
Well, that's enough of him. Edmund Fitzgerald, what do you think about light rail transit?
I think that it's a good thing because it is environmentally friendly. It will take a lot of people off the road because it runs on electricity. It takes a lot of cars off the road, reducing the greenhouse gases from car emissions, and it carries more people than buses, so it'll reduce the amount of greenhouse gases from buses.
Edmund Fitzgerald, what do you think about light rail transit? Hi, I guess light rail transit is pretty good. I was looking at some studies from Calgary, and what they said was that with their transit system, actually light rail transit is safer than buses, and buses generally get more accidents and cause more harm to passengers. I like his style, it's very classy. Yeah, you too. So as you can see, it seems anyways from this reporter's view that the public interest lies with the creation of a light rail transit system. The other thing that this report shows is that light rail transit will allow for a better quality of life for most Hamiltonians. Back to you, Adrian and Robert.
Thanks, Edmund. Through that in-depth analysis, we have come to the conclusion that light rail transit is a good thing for Hamilton.
It sure is. Tune in next time to see our analysis on a new study that we did. Does studying actually improve your grades? The answer may surprise you.